Let's fire this bitch up. Cheers me, sir.
Cheers.
Otherwise, it's going to be a terrible episode. Terrible episode.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Buddycast. My name is Carlos Patino. Carlos the Space Patino.
The Space.
And I'm here chilling with George, the Hawaiian hero, Ferido.
Yo.
And we're minus one buddy today. William Henderson
We're Sans Henderson.
He has HIV, you guys, so pray for him.
And his hemorrhoids have been flaring up here, so he couldn't sit on these chairs.
Yeah. Poor guy, man.
We wish you well.
Hopefully he'll be fine for next week. Hopefully he doesn't contaminate the rest of us. But if you see him, just be careful because he does have HIV, and it's gonna develop into AIDS.
Do you have to be careful these days? I don't
know. I would just say be careful because it's him.
Because he's white.
Yeah.
Be careful because
you don't know what he's capable of.
He can keep you safe though, especially if he's in the front seat of someplace.
He's like, back off, everybody. I have HIV.
Didn't they do that in a movie? Like some kid like cut his hand and he was like, I'll fuck you up. Am I thinking about My Girl? I don't know what I'm thinking about.
Shit, I don't know.
Does that sound familiar? That sounds a little familiar. That's what I would do. Fuck it.
That does sound like My Girl.
I can't fight, so
yeah.
Fucking.
Damn, that kid got killed by bees in that movie.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
That was a really... What was the first heartbreaking movie that you...
Probably that one.
Really?
Yeah, probably that. That one was for sure. I was just like, the boy died? And the girl, I liked him?
Like you weren't expecting the character to die kind of thing?
Bee stings, too, where I was just like, oh, it's because he was... I didn't know that he was allergic to bee stings or to bees.
Are you allergic to bees?
No. But, like, I just thought that bees can just kill you.
Like murder hornets, or you just die?
You could just get stung so much that you die.
You can get either hit by a car, eaten by a shark, or stung by a bee. Either one of those is going to kill you.
No, not stung by a bee. Because I thought like if a swarm of bees stung you, you would die. Not.
I think you would.
Really?
I think across the board, if a swarm of bees stung you, you would. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, why not? It's venom. At some point, it's got to overload your system.
Maybe. Yeah. That's a good. Yeah. Probably.
What's
so my fear is real? Is that what you're saying?
I think so. Yeah, I think you can die by bees. I don't know if there's anything.
Someone who's not allergic to bees, can they die from bee stings?
I would say so. I'm not even gonna fact check this. I'm gonna say that that's a definite yes.
You're right, you guys. That's why we got to kill all the bees.
We're getting
fuck
there.
pollination.
What's the problem? What's the problem with bees? Why can't we?
Pollination, because they help pollinate the.
I don't think you know what that word means.
It's where they pollinate.
You tried. Yeah.
I mean, they said it in Bee Movie. I watched that movie a lot. I watched that movie maybe like twice a month. So, it's a scientific movie.
What is pollination?
I don't know. It's where they freaking sprinkle the pollen to all the other plants so they grow.
Explain pollination without using the word pollen.
It's this like yellow dust. That every plant has.
Are you quoting the Bee Movie?
No, I don't know what I mean, I don't know. You got me on a wall here.
Have you ever been stung by a bee?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
I've been stung by a wasp. That's way worse.
That sounds terrible.
A wasp is the worst.
My first time getting stung by a bee was at Brooks.
Really?
Yeah.
How long ago?
Oh, it was last year, maybe?
Really?
You remember when there was that little like beehive in the corner?
No.
It was before it got cold. Like it was flying around and it flew in my shirt. I was hosting too. So I got stung like right
while
on
you
were
hosting?
Yeah. Well, in between comics. Probably 3 comics in.
Oh shit.
I felt something like fly into my shirt, so I went to like brush it off, and then I went, ow, that hurt. Like a lot. And I wasn't sure if I was allergic. So the rest of the show I was having a little anxiety attack.
Oh.
Because I was like, well, I got to finish the show.
Yeah.
Like, and if I start dying, somebody will help me.
Someone will
assume.
just take over, keep
Yeah,
hosting.
yeah.
All right, so
Just get me an ambulance, and the rest of y'all can get your
Yeah.
time. So
with
yeah,
that Brooks, they'll probably think nothing's wrong with you. You should probably just
it's part of the bit,
yeah.
part of the act. Man,
Brooks is a weird place.
Mm-hmm. And it's been weird because like the peanut gallery wants to participate and like us at the same time. You know,
The what?
the peanut gallery, the audience members, they want to participate in the show,
Mm-hmm.
but they also want us to like them.
Okay.
And when they participate in the show, we like them less.
Way less. A lot less.
You know, like that's what the bucket's there
we
for.
hate you every time. We hate you. We hate anytime. If there's an audience member that talks too much, we hate you every single time you talk. It doesn't matter if it was fun because of you. We hate you 100% of the time.
Yeah.
At least a good comic.
But it's...
Because if you're a bad comic, you're like, oh, at least something happened.
I feel like I'm reaching a paradigm shift, or maybe comedy is that I think comedy as we knew it is different now. Like it's almost because what most people see about comedy is the crowd work clips that everyone is posting up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like those the actual jokes are very few and far between. So now like people are starting to think that comedy shows are that.
It's
they're
not
more
joke writing. It's more of
they're
the.
more interactive.
Oh, I see.
And while I disagree, I'm not sure if I'm correct. If, you know, all of the people in that crowd have this understanding that that is kind of what a comedy show is, then I'm in the minority, even if I'm performing. Like, you know, like it is 50-50. It's 50-50 with the performer and the audience. Like, it's a vibe.
Yeah.
And if they disagree with me and they want to participate more, then perhaps I need to change my approach to the craft.
Yeah, I don't know. But what it is about there is just like I don't think that's ever gonna go away.
The interaction?
Yeah, I think it might when those people die. You know,
They just keep coming, though. Because I think interacting like that comes out of insecurity. Because what is Cowboy Hat from Brooks Bar? What's his name?
shit. Someone kept saying Tanner.
Maybe, yeah. Someone kept saying it like they just learned his name that day.
Yeah,
and Ken needed to remind them. But he said that, like, oh, I want to go up soon, but I'm scared. And I was like,
you're not scared.
yeah, but that's what I'm like. It's why, like, you know us, we know you. What is there to be scared about? And I think that's where some of the need to outburst comes from, is that fear, that anxiety that you don't know how to deal with.
Yeah.
Because there is a little bit of anxiety sitting in a comedy show.
Yeah, but also like no one. I think one thing that people realize when they finally try it, that have always wanted to try it, is that no one is really gonna help you when you're up there.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Especially us. Especially if you've been
Especially
disruptive.
Melissa, when she was straight up like, I don't know, riff. I was like, oh man, ruthless. I like it.
Yeah.
But true.
Mm-hmm.
Also very true.
Yeah.
It's I've been making this analogy a lot. It's like surfing, where everybody goes out to this spot that's super dope, and everyone gets a chance to kind of ride the wave as best they can.
Yeah.
And there's a pecking order, and when it's your first time trying it, you're like, oh, it is really just me and the wave. Like, no one's here. No one's going to save me. No one's going to... If I drown, I drown. If I die, I die.
And if you do good, then keep doing good.
Man.
I mean, like it's just like you're not always going to do good
That's such
either.
a dragon to chase, though.
Doing good?
Yeah, doing well, like crushing. Like we were saying, hosting a good Brooks Bar show makes you feel like a superhero.
Yeah, for
it's
real.
like, oh, I can do no wrong right now, huh?
Like, damn,
Everything I'm saying is cracking.
Yeah. There's nights like that, and it's usually when Cowboy Hat guy isn't there. You know?
Yeah, it's
I mean, he could keep coming out. It doesn't matter. We have to just learn to like work around him. That guy, people like that.
yeah.
I don't think it's
It is a good obstacle and skill to have. I guess you don't go to Brooks for it to run smoothly.
No. I never go with that expectation. I never go with the expectation like this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always like, damn, what the fuck's gonna happen?
Right.
You know,
it's like it's not even up to
like,
me right now. It's up to the gods.
Yeah.
Whether everything kind of has to line up perfectly.
Yeah, and that too is like when I try like material there, because usually if I try material there, it's new.
Yeah.
Brands making new. I freaking is usually the first time telling it, and I have to remind myself that place I'm not gonna get nearly the right response that I want.
Right.
So I'll just say it, and then like I'll just save it still.
For sure.
I'll just save it for Thursday.
Because you got to figure out the timing of and what words flowed and what words didn't. It's kind of like dancing too. You know the routine, but you really got to feel it to know if it's right.
I'm mostly saying it for me at that point. But like I have to remind myself, hey, you did that for you. Like it wasn't like you wanted the response but you didn't get it.
Yeah.
But like you still have to try it again. That doesn't mean that it failed completely.
Right.
It failed here miserably, really bad, and it might be a terrible joke and you might not want to tell it ever again, but just try it a couple more times.
Yeah.
And if for sure it stops working, then don't do it anymore.
Quit comedy.
Yeah. Just stop doing it.
Give up.
Just stop doing stand up, start forklifting.
Dude, it feels like that. Like I'm supposed to quit. Like I'm supposed to give up. Like it does feel, because after I did your show, I did the 38 your show, and I made that choice of like, all right, that's like a full stop. Like I now need to work on new shit, and like I haven't come up with new shit really, and it's like, dude, what am I doing? I'm so much better at other things in my life right now than writing jokes, and that's the one that I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
I'm so much better at everything else right now.
I think it's just because like when we do come up with a new bit that starts working, that's what gets me. I'm always like, oh fuck, man, now this is fun. I have way more fun when I try like a new idea that starts working,
right,
than like doing a set that does pretty decent all the time.
Doing your tight 10 all the time does get kind of boring.
I feel like it's like I don't feel like I'm telling naturally. Like a lot of the times when I come up with a new idea and it starts working on stage, I feel as excited as everyone else. Because I'm like, oh my god, but like we're all figuring this shit out right now.
None of us know if this is gonna go well right now.
And and when I say something that works, I'm like, oh, this is fun, dude. This is fun, and it is really what I believe. So
like me just being me kind of works right now.
Yeah,
it's bottling lightning, and it gives me anxiety, and I have maybe 3 new jokes
this year.
Yeah,
since 2021. That's not bad.
That's terrible, dude.
How is that terrible?
That's terrible. That's one a month.
Yeah, 1
new joke a month. What, like 10 minutes a year? That's not okay.
No, do you think we should have more?
Yes.
How much?
Yes.
How many more minutes do you want to have by the end of the year?
An hour.
You want to have?
I want to have a full hour and a half so that like I can start. I really can just start posting bits and not being afraid to burn it because I want them to come back and then look, I have another 30-minute show that you guys can come see that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to get on that track of write an hour, do an hour, and got nothing left because I hate this got nothing left feeling. I hate it, and it's very discouraging for me to have nothing and to like commit to not doing old shit because we've all seen, I'm sure, I have been doing old shit because it's become. I don't want to be there if it's not fun for me, and doing those old shit is the only way to make it fun for me.
Yeah, you're forcing the fun.
Yeah. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
But then when I'm trying to write new jokes, it's like, well, I can't write a new joke, so maybe
I
should go write a forklift.
Don't you get slightly jealous when you see someone else come up with like a new bit?
And
you're like, oh.
I get more excited, not jealous. I when I see someone's got something, I'm like, that was good. That was cool. I'm excited to see where it goes. Yeah. And then I'm hoping some of that good karma comes back my way and I get a good one.
Yeah, no, sometimes I'm like, man, like, why can't I come up with something good? Like, I want to come up with something good already, too.
But
so it kind of drives me to...
When I go through my set list and I think about how I've come up with all these jokes, none of it was intentional.
Yeah.
You know, all of my set are stories or things that happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know how to cross that line of from things that are happening to me and things that I observe, that are funny. I don't know where like I feel like I should be not hosting shows like in terms of skill level. I feel so lost right now. But then when you do get that one, you're like, oh yeah, this is fun. Even if it's that little line, because that's what it feels like for me. It feels like I'm getting little chunks to like build a Lego masterpiece. I get little lines here and there that eventually I string together into success.
Yeah, but man, I don't think enough people. It sucks, dude. It sucks because not enough people notice the difference between like a person that hosts all the time and how well like a show flows with like a good host behind it, rather than like a shitty host.
Yeah,
like people don't like value that as much as they should.
I think good comics do. I think good comics can like see the value of what hosting, at what different things, different aspects of comedy. I think good comics can see like, oh, this is going to help me do this. This is going to help me do that. Yeah. Whereas like dum-dums are like, I don't have to host. I'll just keep doing this and until I blow up.
Yeah.
And that happens once every 1,000 comics.
Yeah.
Is a fate.
Some people just don't want to learn. And it's not because they see it as like they see it kind of like what's the word like a hierarchy, I guess.
It should be. It should be like surfing. Surfing that has a pecking order, and everyone knows where everyone stands.
But that's the thing. They don't agree with that, though. Like, they don't want to see it that way, which they should. They should see it as, I'm going to get into hosting. I'm going to get good at that, and then I'm going to get good at featuring. Yeah. And then I'll headline.
That's dumb that no one sees it like that, or if anyone doesn't, because...
Yeah, no one wants to learn how to host right off the bat, even though that's the first step.
I think that's where it is. I think learning how to host, like, hosting is work.
Do people think that you don't have to learn how to host? Do you think they could just do it right away?
I think they think that like there's no difference between being a host and doing your time.
Oh, the only difference is that you bring someone up afterwards.
Yeah. Like you can still be you, and then you're just bringing someone up. Until you do it, and especially until you do it for us, because our hosting, we are asking a lot. Yeah. But until you do host somewhere, I don't think you ever really think about the subtle difference that there is between hosting and doing your shit, or even transitioning in and out of it. Because sometimes even that's still hard for me. Of like, oh, I gotta end my set now, so let me do my shit.
Do you think it's off-putting too, or people? Because when you're the host, like you're not the main point,
right?
The main point is probably the headliner.
Yeah.
So do you think like people are like, oh, I don't want to be like forgotten throughout the night, like they, you get what I'm saying?
I can see that. I think
they don't want to be forgettable.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of the other side of the coin when it comes to comedy, is like just the type of people that stand-up attracts is different. We're egotistical people, but we're also lazy people. So it's like to learn how to host sounds like a whole lot extra that I don't want to do, because all I want to do is tell my jokes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I am still me. I do still want to be a superstar. So I understand that feeling of like I don't want anyone to forget me. It feels I don't know,
not worth it for you.
Yeah, it almost feels fleeting. But I think that's inexperience, because the longer you do it, the more you realize like, oh, there's always going to be a stage. There's always going to be a stage time. There's always going to be an opportunity as long as I'm good. Like as long as I'm funny, there's always going to be something I can do. But that comes later.
I feel like something's changed throughout the years, like especially after the pandemic, because pre-pandemic, if I hosted the Hideaway, I would get followers out of that.
Yeah.
I would get followers, and I would get views on my profile.
Do you think it's changed, or it's more about like that's what kind of Aaron built the Hideaway into? Do you think it's about the culture of comedy, or do you think it's what?
It might be that, and also like I don't really look at that shit anymore.
What do you mean?
Like pre-pandemic, I was looking at how many people were looking at my profile and shit like that, and now I really don't. So it might be up. I don't know.
I don't know.
I might just be saying bullshit.
I'm just following sluts. So
no, let's not say that.
We won't say it out loud.
They might be following me. I'm not following them. Okay.
Anytime a sexy bot follows me, I'm like, oh, I'm handsome. Great.
This is fake. Yeah, I'm always like, you're fake.
Yeah, this isn't true. You're too hot
You're
to
not
follow
real.
me. You're not a guy, according to my demographics.
Yeah.
It's only guys.
Have you ever gotten like fans, like a fan hit you up and be like, "Thank you"?
You need to be more specific.
I don't know how much more specific I could be because I got one. One instance like my Good Day show. This one dude
Saying thank you for the show.
Yeah.
Oh, I've gotten a thank you.
Yeah. Well, so I got a thank you for bringing comedy to Paris.
Oh, those are good. My thank you, I think the thank you that I might have told you, I might have said it on this podcast. The thank you that sticks with me is when I went to do Juan Cias's show at the old folks home. It was a daytime show.
Oh, that's right. That
Yeah.
lady was like, I was ready to die.
Yeah. She was so grateful for just a break in her routine.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if the listeners are not familiar with this story, Juan Cias, shout out,
Juan Cias.
booked me for like I said, an old folks home that was in the middle of the day, and
What time was it? Like 3 p.m.
2 or 3 o'clock. Yeah, it was hot. I remember it being hot. Like I brought an extra shirt, and I was like, I need to change before I go inside. He booked me for that, and I think that might have been the real first time I did 20 minutes, like not on my own thing. Like someone booked me. I was like, can you do this? And I was like, I'm pretty sure I can.
Yeah.
And then he told me it needed to be 20 clean. And I was like, can I just not curse? And he was like, yeah, that's fine. So I did legitimate 20 clean.
Did you do your cock ring bit?
Parts of it. The parts,
Really?
yeah, the parts I
Did you say
knew I
cock
could do.
ring?
No.
What'd you say?
No. I think I
Penis.
I think I alluded to it because that crowd, they felt more like it was too much effort to listen, and they wanted to participate despite half of them falling asleep because they were old.
Yeah.
Like they wanted to participate, so I alluded around. Like I asked a lot of questions. I was like, "How
Okay.
do you guys feel about this?" And I kind of let
I
them.
see.
And then I went into my shit. But that was my first 20, and afterwards, the lady came up and she was just crying. She almost made me cry.
Oh.
She was just so happy to have one, laughed for an hour straight, and two, just have a break in her routine.
Yeah, because like, if not, we would have been fucking playing checkers.
Yeah, I would have been
Or whatever.
smoking all these white people because it was a black lady, so it meant more. All right, this old black lady came up to me and she was just so thankful.
Yeah.
Dude.
If you ever get a compliment from a
Yeah, that's
from a
gas
black
in the
person,
tank still, dude. That's
Yeah.
still gas in that
Yeah,
tank.
well, you say to this day, like, your favorite, your best compliment ever is from Greg, the security
Oh
guard.
yeah, for sure,
You
sure.
know?
And he'll remind everyone else now that I'm the funniest person he knows. And
Shit.
that's great, cool, perfect.
No, the other day, like, I forgot what the fuck I said to him. Like, I was walking into the W on Sunday. I forgot what I said, but it was, I made him laugh, and I was like, it was on Thursday. I was like, I could bomb you guys, it's fine.
Yeah,
Fucking made Greg laugh.
he's the one for he'll try not to laugh. Like you can tell that he doesn't want to give you the laugh. And then when he does, you're like, all right, cool, we good. Do you remember, were you there for that show where we couldn't even go through the front? Like we had to open the back door and Greg was at the back door?
Yes, because they were like remodeling the inside or cleaning the
we
inside.
brought
or
the
something.
bar outside and shit.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was surprisingly
really cool.
neat.
And it was a day it was art walk too.
Was it?
I think it was.
Damn.
So it was like super packed.
It was.
And
it was cool.
I believe Frankie Oy hosted that night.
Nice.
I have such a stupid ass memory, and I can't remember my dumb ass jokes while I'm on stage.
I've never seen you have a problem remember your jokes. Do you feel like you have a problem? You don't mind palace it, bro?
I have. Yeah, I think that's the thing is I have a problem remembering what order everything should come in because I'm fucking frantic.
Bro, you gotta mind palace it.
I do. I do. And every time I do, it's like I did it on Tuesday because I didn't want to forget my first three ideas that I wanted to do before I started doing topics. So yeah, I pictured shit.
Yeah.
And
That's,
it
that's
helps.
the game changer,
helps.
y'all. Fucking life hack. You don't even have to be a Patreon subscriber if you want a little secret. Do the mind palace thing. It's not my invention. It's not anything. It's just a strategy that I and a lot of us have used to kind of organize information in our brain.
Yeah, it's a, what do you call it? It's a memory tactic. I guess you could
Our
say.
brains are naturally more inclined to remember pictures and images because we are animals. We are hunter-gatherers. That's what our brain has developed. So we're not good at remembering line by line. And most people, I should say, are not good at remembering line by line information. It's easier to remember images. So if you assign memories to images. I know it sounds stupid when you explain it. Until you try it, it doesn't really make sense. But you assign these extravagant images to your jokes and you place them, you physically place those images in a familiar environment. I use my apartment, my home, because it's very familiar and I can draw it with my eyes closed. I can walk through it with my eyes closed and I can put things in my own home and I know that it's going to stay there. Do that, y'all. Do the Mind Pals. Look it up. Google it. It makes your life way easier. If I had someone to explain that to me 2 years in,
you'd be way better.
100%. Because that was my problem for the first 6 years. Was like, I can't bring my notes up, but I can't remember more than 8 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'll bring notebooks one day. I'll show people that like I've looked through so many different strategies. Like, let's do it this way, and then. Once I found that Mind Palace idea, I was like, oh, here we go. Let's just enjoy it now.
Notes away. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, the same thing for me, dude. Like, and then it's, you kind of even go into like you don't even have to bring up the Mind Palace at a certain point. You're just like, oh, I remember where I'm going from this. Like, this is kind of like a routine now.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the goal. The Mind Palace is never the you should never look to that to be what you're doing the whole time because the goal is to just flow with it.
Yeah.
To have it go.
But and then not having notes makes a huge difference on stage.
For sure.
Because it makes it look like you don't have anything set up for the crowd. You're kind of just talking to them.
Yeah. That's because you are.
Yeah.
You are. I mean, whether you want to admit it or not as a comedian, like you are just talking.
When I went to the high desert, that was the case.
Yeah.
Like I was in the zone. I wasn't drinking that month.
Damn.
You know?
You're like, I was fucking sharp.
Dude, dude. I literally, that's one of the things that I could look back and be like, damn, dude, that was a solid set. I wish all my friends saw that.
I know. Dude, I think about that all the time where it's like, hey, man, you know what? All of my friends that I do comedy with legitimately think I suck like they do. Like, we all think we suck because we don't go to each other's shows. And that's the thing, I think, that's different in our scene and everyone else's scene is that we're not, quote unquote, supportive in going to other people's shows. Well, at least I'm not, and Will's not. You're not necessarily because we're busy. We have lives. But I also don't expect other comics to come to my show.
Right.
I'm not telling jokes for other comics.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to make other comics laugh. So when you don't come to my show, I'm not offended.
Yeah.
And when I see people that do come to my show, I'm like, why are you here? Like, don't you have stage
Something
time
else to
to
do.
get?
Yeah.
Like, don't you want to go up somewhere? You know? So while I appreciate the support and it's cool, I think that's what sets kind of our scene differently is like there's a lot of people that are just kind of grinding at it, you know? Like,
yeah, and I never expect to go up at someone else's show.
Sure.
So that's pretty much why I don't go out.
For sure, unless you're in Riverside and I'm at your show, you better fucking put me up. Fucking.
Yeah, because I don't, but also I don't like to put people in that position because what if they don't feel like putting me up?
Right, and what if there's no room on the lineup? What if they already had 6 guest spots?
Yeah,
that people hit them up for. Yeah,
I'm there too, and I'm gonna put you in this position, expecting to go up.
For sure. I'll put it this way: if I go to a show, I would love to go up. I'll go up if you let me, but I'm not going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be hurt that you didn't put me up because I get it. You still have a show. I don't know how your show was running. If 3 people dropped out and you had to find 6 more people to fill that time. Yeah. So I would appreciate the time. That would be very dope. I'll make people laugh, but if I'm at this show, then I have also decided that I'm here to observe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk to anybody. I'm stupid anyway. I don't want people to talk to me. I know some people are like, talk to me so I can fucking talk back. I'm a comic. I'm funny. I'm stupid when I'm in the audience. My brain is off. I'm letting you drive. I'm not. I'm not quick.
Dude, that's why I hate. That's why one of the reasons I hated when I would go to the Ontario Improv open mic and they would sit me right up in front. I was like, well, all these fucking new people are gonna try to talk to me because they don't know who I am.
Yeah.
which I don't want them. They don't
Next
need to
time
know.
we should go, and when they talk to you, I'm going to stand up and be like, do you know who he is?
Dude, are you serious?
You're up right now, and you should thank him, okay? You should thank him.
Yeah, that did sound pretty pretentious. Like, they don't know that I'm also a stand-up, you know,
Right.
and that I don't want to be crowd worked on.
Right.
You
But at
know?
an open mic, you shouldn't be doing crowd work.
Yeah.
Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm
Yeah.
a purist. Maybe I'm old school. But, like, that's not what an open mic is. It's not to practice your stage presence only. Like, yes,
That's
it
one of the
is.
things that they should take away from the improv open mic. Not that I'm ever gonna go, but like
That is an expensive mic, dude.
they should literally they should be like, hey, just sit wherever the fuck you want. If everyone chooses to sit all the way in the back, dude, then too bad.
They should just leave the front open.
Yeah.
But then let them sit wherever they want. Like,
Yeah.
hey, everything else is roped off, but like you can sit anywhere you want there.
Okay.
It's totally fine.
Yeah,
I get
that's
it
good.
this way. You want people in the front. If you give comics the option, they will always sit in the back.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look good. Like, even if it's 45 comics and 6 people, those 6 people that walk in do not want to sit in the front and do not want to feel like the only 6 people in the room.
That's how it is at the Haha. You ever go to the Haha open mic?
Not lately. I
Everyone's
think
in
I
the
went
back.
one time early in my career.
Everyone's in the back, but it's not that big of a room, so it's
Yeah.
not like, you know,
It's like,
it's cool. I
Is
would
it?
like to do a show there one day.
yeah.
That would be pretty cool. I don't know what their
Do they still have like the the gym membership at the Haha?
I don't know. Nah,
Because the
probably not.
Haha for a long time was a pay to play. You know, it was like $5 for 5 minutes or whatever. But you could pay $30 for the month, and you can have like 5 minutes at every open mic kind of thing, which is a great deal if you're gonna be in the area anyway, and you're paying that, and that's your mic that you're gonna hit. That's a fantastic deal. But it was during a time where there was a lot of pushback about paying for stage time. I think that's one thing that's changed kind of out of the pandemic, is that I think more people are open and willing to pay for the stage time. And I don't know, I was never opposed to paying for stage time. I was opposed to paying for stage time where I wasn't going to get any
work done.
Yeah.
Like a slotted mic. you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I'll do it if I really, 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 really need to go up. Like,
Yeah.
the only time I've ever really done slotted mics is when that mic is in between, like, a journey. Like, I'll go to the Pasadena comedy if I was going to the Ice House.
I don't think that place exists anymore.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. It was cool. It was those people felt like more IE comics. Are like, we're just here to do it. You know,
Oh,
like,
okay, I
that's
see.
that's what I enjoyed about that spot. I think I've been to the Hollywood comedy once, but I didn't go up. I happened to be in the area.
Oh, you kind
And
of just wanted.
I wanted to
out.
see what it was, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
This is
no.
cool, but I
a
get
lot
it.
of the times, dude, the pictures are so deceiving.
Right?
They're
Don't
very
do
deceiving.
not talk about the buddy system like that, okay? Don't. We have the most deceiving pictures.
No, not really.
Yes,
Not
they
really.
are. I mean,
Well, here's the thing. Like, a lot of those places, they charge. They do the pay to play thing because that's how they're gonna pay to keep that space.
right, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with paying for stage time.
But like, if anyone has a problem with the buddy system charging on Thursdays to get stage time, well, fuck you. First of all, no, I'm just,
Suck my dick, bro.
you can look a dirty asshole. No, it's just like, man, like, show up at 7 and see what the fuck we do.
Yeah.
To begin with, at 7, you know?
Better. How about y'all show up when it's raining, and then you see what I'm doing for an hour and a half, bro? I'm trying
to clear the place
I'm
out.
trying to bucket water out of this fucking boat, dude.
Dude, this next week is gonna be crazy because I guess on Friday, starting Friday, we're gonna get what NASA calls a river,
An
atmospheric river.
Yeah. That's what happened the first time. Pre-Arctic storm, we got that atmospheric river, that 2.5 weeks or so of just straight rain. That's what that is, yeah. That's gonna
Damn,
happen
dude,
again.
it hasn't rained like this since I was a little
But here's
kid.
the thing. If that drain in the corner was not clogged, I would not have any problem, like, doing it while it's a little damp.
Have you told him?
Yes, but it's because that building's like
70,000
years old,
Yeah.
dude. There's fucking it's probably just made out of clay. It was probably built before they learned how to make bricks.
Yeah,
That's an old
ass building.
Yeah. But if that little, like, that corner was just could drain properly. No problem. I'll buy an umbrella and put it up. Like that's fine.
We need a pool pump.
A pool pump? Oh yeah, just
to pump the water out.
Don't tempt me, dude. I might grab one of those. You come in early, you see a little hose coming out the back of the Worthington's patio. I'm not mad. I'll look into that right now, dude. That's a great idea.
You could probably get a cheap one.
That's a great idea.
And you just have to sweep the water into the pump, and it just takes it out.
Interesting. I'm not mad at that, dude.
I know, right? Sometimes I have great ideas.
I heard some rumors about that place that I'm gonna have to tell you off air, but
good or bad?
Neither. Just a lot of things are happening.
A lot of shenanigans.
Not shenanigans yet. A lot of movement. I'm gonna say there's a lot of movement going on.
I'm afraid
overall in downtown Riverside, but I think look. I think the buddy system's fine. Okay, I think we've made the right connections
with the right people.
With the right people to one always kind of have a spot as long as our comics don't get out of line again.
I swear to God, if you fucks do anything to fuck that up, dude, I will. Oh my God!
Stop booking you for my show.
You will never do a show in Paris ever.
Never.
You know how important Paris is to your comedy career.
That's my favorite thing. Is anytime someone does something like someone dropped the bag, and I was like, "You're never working in this city again, kid." Just disrespecting my shit.
Yeah, I gotta remember to have you tell me that afterwards. Then.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a clip?
I'm sure I'll tell you. When we're there again, because it's not that important, but it's weird how like information isn't important until something else happens, and then when something else happens, you're like, oh, that's what you meant.
Oh, I see.
It's kind of crazy. So yeah, things are working again.
Yeah.
Instagram was down today. I don't know if y'all were on Instagram, but
dude, that I was talking to you. That's happened to me, like to myself, and I was asking everybody, "Is your Instagram?
Does your IG
working?
work? We're trying to beat off right now. Yeah. Does your IG work?"
I think at that point, I was trying to book one of my Good Day shows, and I couldn't reach out to anybody.
Yeah, on IG.
Yeah,
yeah, on IG, and then you forget that IG and Facebook are like the same thing.
No, yeah, I guess I could have. Yeah. Oh my God. So
hey, there's some that we don't even know what's going to happen, huh?
Oh, yeah, because Will probably put them up.
Yeah.
So, did you put this one up?
I did not.
Oh, then it was Will, then.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
no?
Yeah, there's a little arrow right there.
There's not video?
No, yeah, on the right-hand side of the screen. Oh, there you go.
I'm a terrible producer, bro. Oh.
That's not that high, is it? But when you're that fat, dude, that impact.
Yeah, it's dog distance.
Oh my God!
Every foot is 7 feet with that kind of mass. Holy shit!
She should not be wearing a bikini. What the hell is she doing?
Damn,
oh
dude,
my God, dude!
She dribbled before. She hesitated though, and when you try, that's why they say that you shouldn't follow big semi trucks too close because it's really hard to stop that amount of mass. Mm-hmm. And her decision should have been made before she started moving, but it was made when she saw the edge, and her brain went stop, and her adipose tissue went, "We're going."
Yeah, this.
Oh, she belly flops too, dude.
This is how the tsunami happened in Indonesia recently.
Oh yeah, she's causing problems.
I think we found the cause here.
There's habitats that are just being destroyed by this woman right now.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. How'd you talk her into that?
That shit thumped. No, she talked herself. She saw like actual hot bitches like jumping and looking all sexy, and she's like, I'm gonna throw my 2-piece swimsuit on, and I'm fat, and I don't care. I'm gonna do the same thing that these fine bitches do. Oh my God, dude, that's so gross. That's fucking awful, dude.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Do you think she had to pay for the fabric by square inch, or they had a suit that fit?
No, I think that she stretched that shit. Unlike that shit, what are you doing?
Damn, dude. She fucked her shins up too.
Yeah.
You ever take rocks to the legs, dude?
She bleeding. She bleeding.
Oof.
How is that even comfortable for her to be wearing?
That might be the most comfortable she's ever been.
Why don't she just like,
Dude.
that was
Is it a shadow or is it the Loch Ness monster coming to eat its prey?
that would be a lot to eat, dude. He'd be full for 2 weeks. Oh my god, dude.
That's the worst way to go
goodness, dude. She was like a flying turkey, dude. Look at that.
Ooh.
Oh man.
She might be dead.
Dude, I don't take off my shirt when I'm
In the shower.
when I'm near like pools and shit like that, beach.
No.
I don't pull. I wear a tank. I wear a tank top.
I'll take my shirt off, but I'm still disgusting with my shirt off.
Yeah.
Like it's, yeah. I understand nobody should look at it,
But this gives me a little bit of confidence, a little bit. Whereas like how like you ever go to the gym and you see the dudes that are not supposed to be naked walking around naked.
yeah,
That's what this lady was doing.
that's
basically.
confidence though.
Is it confidence, or
We should
is
all
it,
aspire.
or is it like I'm done? I'm done caring about anything.
It's body acceptance, and so I feel I understand this like, you know, love the skin you're in, and I understand that how I feel about fat people is primarily my trauma.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think I'm gross. Like,
Yeah,
I would still
for sure.
cover that shit up.
Just
like,
because there are grosser people out there doesn't mean that you're not gross.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's still like no one needs to see this.
It's not like because that person exists that I look like Chris Hemsworth. Like that's not the case.
Yeah. And there's people that are always like, no, but you need to love your body, Carlos. You need to love the skin you're in.
I mean, I do, but it's like I also can be self-deprecating and hate myself.
Yeah.
You know, that's the key. That's the key to comedy. You gotta hate yourself.
Do you hate yourself?
I hate who I am, dude. I don't hate myself. I just hate who I am.
Explain the difference.
I don't know, cause I feel like I could be I could be like not a bitch, and I wouldn't hate myself as much. But
What's
then
the
again,
problem with being a bitch, and what is being a bitch?
but then again, like if I was this like macho fucking piece of shit, dude, like I wouldn't be smart though. So I feel like I might be a bitch, but I'm at least kind of smart.
Okay, so like your stat points are more balanced. Like
Like, I
you're not
feel-
the people that are strong are also, you know, not intellectually as
Like-
capable as you are.
these damn alphas out there, these fucking alphas. I'm definitely a beta. You know, hell, I might even be a delta. I don't know. But these fucking alphas out there, like they have to think with brawn all the time.
Right.
So it's like while you're thinking with
But I
brawn,
guess the
I'm
argument
stealing
is
from you.
that those aren't real alphas, correct?
Probably not.
Right.
Alpha would be like they got the bronze and the brain, like they got them both.
Right. Like the fucking the alpha gorilla isn't
Mm-hmm.
around telling everyone like I'm strong, don't fuck with me.
Like everyone already knows. Like, damn, dude. Not only is he
Maybe we
strong,
shouldn't.
but he's a great leader as well.
Knows how to dance and stuff.
No.
And can shake his booty.
Yeah.
I mean, that was that was historically right. That was kind of part of being a gentleman and a knight and a lord, was that yes, you had to be physically capable to defend your country as a knight, but you also needed to be literate. You also needed to kind of know how to dance. You couldn't just be this one thing and this one thing I do because it makes the whole country look bad, essentially.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't want dumb people to be
Doing stand-up,
representative. Only dumb people do stand up though. Like I try to intellectualize comedy a lot, but I think we are at the bottom because we're supposed to be at the bottom.
Yeah.
We are all. A lot of us are smart, dumb, smart people.
I think
Sorry.
that's one of the things that we discovered as well. Like when we used to do, like when we tried to all go to Back to the Grind, we were like, oh, like they don't respect what we're doing,
Yeah.
even though we're trying to do this for a living.
Right.
Like none of those people are doing poetry for a living.
I mean, one lady wrote a couple books, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But it's like I could do that too. I could be.
I know. I'm very conflicted
sexual.
about that mic in general.
Yeah. I mean, like, if I'd rather do that mic sometimes rather than travel 40 minutes to the next open mic.
I mean, as long as my check engine light's off, I'm not too mad at it.
Yeah.
It's the fact that it comes on its own is
Yeah.
why the travel is.
Sometimes I just don't feel like doing anything, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
the last, like Monday recently, my wife was like, "Are you going to go out and do something?" I was like, well, I went.
She's trying to get you out of the house. Her boyfriend's coming over.
No, he's not. He's not allowed on Tuesdays. No, but like there's some days where I'm just like, I don't need to go out. It's fine. You know, like for example, on Sundays, everybody, every now and then we'll probably hang out at the W, get a little writing done.
I want to tell people what I don't want to tell people, you know? And there's some people that I'm like, I kind of don't want to spend the entire night with you.
You would, and it would only be like a couple hours, you know?
That's true.
So it's like, I mean,
until the baddies start walking in, then fuckers ain't leaving.
Here's I'm not saying nothing. No, but like it doesn't mean that you, like, if you're hanging out at the W on a Sunday and we're all there, it doesn't mean that you have to workshop with me. It's just you workshop like for say James Jablonski's like really like hitting it off with Nikki P. And they start to like trade jokes with each other, and they start to figure shit out to get, like, you know, that's all it is. We're just like extending our hangout time.
Yeah.
And we're using comedy as the purpose, you know.
For sure.
And like we give each other like some notes and stuff like that. Like you don't have to take them seriously, and you could just hang out. You don't even have to.
It's the Gryffindor common room. It's just that's where we're
just
gonna
hanging
be.
out. Yeah. But it's like with the intention of writing a little bit, you know. Which is fine because it gives me something to do on a Sunday.
Yeah.
But I did that on Sunday.
Are you socially autistic, bro? You just need a job. You need a task. You can't just sit around and hang out.
No, I definitely can just sit around.
I need a job.
But I need an excuse to leave the house if need be.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, Sundays is cool. I mean, so like I did that on Sunday, so I felt like I didn't
know what
really
Sundays
need to.
is starting to feel like? It feels like that secret bar that everybody keeps talking about the Comedy Store.
Okay.
Or like every comedy club that has like, you know, there's like a comics only, like that's what Sundays at the W's feels like.
It could be that.
Just like it's the secret bar.
Yeah, it's like
Secret Sundays.
if you know when we're hanging out, you
I'm
know.
just trying to make flyers for no reason.
Secret Sundays.
Start making graphics for my friendships. Hey guys,
hanging out on Sunday.
Come visit me at work. It's gonna be fun.
But I bet it's better than you hanging out by yourself. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I do the same thing.
Right. But you have someone to like look at you doing the thing.
I guess. Yeah. I guess. I think last Sunday was productive. I mean, it's good to hang out with comics, at least comics that you respect and competent people, because then you can get advice and notes that you can kind of really listen to.
Yeah.
You know, and be like, oh, I didn't realize I was doing that. Or,
Well, this Sunday was great because you didn't get busy at all.
I know. Shut you. Fuck you, dude.
You know?
I didn't. It was dead.
So it was like, you know, the last few times that I went, like I was like, oh, I wanted to work on stand-up. Or I wanted to work on jokes and shit. Yeah.
And California wanted to get drunk instead.
California wanted to party instead. So
it's fun. It's good, but it's a good spot. I think, you know, every good job has a good watering hole, and we never really had a good watering hole.
yeah.
That's what we're missing. We're a real staple in the community, in the scene, I guess. Because we want this to be here, you know, when we die, right?
Dude, I don't think once I'm like past this, I don't know if I'm gonna. You know what? Yeah, I'll probably like really think about it and be like, man, dude, I hope it's still going.
Yeah, because I mean, it would be cool to just.
For like, if there's more
come back,
yeah, or if there's more, dude, if there's more generational comics who are just like, yeah,
I would love if I was someone, and came and just, and I was the person that I'm personally looking. I just need someone famous to come by, you know, and just check out what we're doing. It's fun, it's cool, and tell your friends. That's all we need. And I would love to be that person for this scene if I could be someone and come back and be like, yeah, I'll do this shit for free, yo. I know how much it sucked, and let's see how good you guys are too. I want to see where this scene is gone. But I think it'd be fun.
What's up, guys?
This guy. What are you kicking shit around down there? Is this your brother, Carlos? Why don't you tell the listeners what we're looking at?
So it's a man with like an obvious birth defect
Of having a big dick.
Yes. So it's a little person who with a
Guys,
normal
tuturuan ko kayo paano mag-karate.
he knows karate. Oh shit.
Oh, gobi. Sipa. Talon.
Man, if you were doing planks, he could fuck your day up though. You know, if you were planking, he could do a jumping spin kick into your face.
I don't think you could jump that high, dude.
Yeah, but there's a lot of mass.
Yeah.
He's doing Kamehameha.
I would feel so bad if this guy really wanted to fight me. I would let him beat my ass.
Tableng. Oh. Steak.
Oh, he's doing the worm now. He's definitely drunk. You don't do the worm sober.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's the move. That's the woo girl for guys. When you get too drunk and you do the worm, it's time to go home.
That's the woo girl.
So what's up, guys? Tuturuan ko kayo paano mag-karate.
So he's speaking another language, and it sounds like he's shouting out his gym.
Yeah.
And he's like, check this out. This is how I got my yellow belt.
Oh, gobi. Sipa. Talon. Sandang ka lang. Grabe.
At least he's got friends that, don't want to make fun of him.
Yeah, right. At
That's
least
the
he's
only
got
reason.
friends that aren't putting him on their podcast and
Yeah.
exploiting him.
No, well, that's what these people who recorded it were doing. They were just like, "Oh, isn't he funny? Let's hang out with him more."
He's a silly goose.
They just use him to make fun of him and shit like that.
So your relationship in this comedy scene.
My relationship with the comedy scene?
Oh, I've seen this girl. Are you ready for this one? I didn't put this in, but I've seen her.
Uh-oh.
Fucking nuts, dude.
Girl pulls 9.5 G's in plane.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you gotta click to the next slide. There you go. Oh, she's pretty.
I'm going to try to put my 10 G's on you, okay? Okay. So here we go. Tighten up your legs, tighten up your neck. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
And then she turns into an onion.
All the way around.
She looks good
Looking
right
for the
there.
recovery gate.
Oh my God.
Boom, right through the gate.
She looks horrible.
How about that? Oh,
That is so
cool.
intense.
That was
That's a real
9.5 G's.
9 to 5.
Yep.
She went from a 9 to a 5.
Just tighten up your neck
That's
muscles, tighten up your
crazy.
legs. I'm going to try to put my 10 G's on you, okay?
I'm
Okay.
about to put like 10
here we
G's
go.
on you.
Tighten up your legs, tighten up your neck. 3, 2, 1, go.
That's what I tell my wife when we fuck. All right, tighten up your
see her
legs. Tighten up your
skull,
legs.
bro.
Yeah. He's trying to still smile.
Dude, all right, look, let's say I know you love your wife. I know
Yeah.
you would never cheat on her. I know through and through, like, this your lady.
Okay.
What if you are smashing, all right? Smashing is a good night. You guys watch 16 Candles. You had a couple of glasses of wine.
Okay.
Like, the mood is on. The vibe is on. She starts coming, and her face looks like that.
Oh, dude, I'm coming harder. Are you kidding me? If that's her cum face,
You really,
dude?
let me feel your eye socket real quick.
Dude, I really fucked her up, dude. If that's the case, dude, how proud do you think I'm gonna feel proud? I'm gonna tell people.
She's still smiling.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. She's really enjoying her life.
This is what in Maverick when they're climbing out of that steep hill. That's what they were feeling because he said 10 G's. I'm gonna give you 10 G's real quick.
Yeah.
And that's what they were saying. You're gonna pull about 10 G's when you're making that climb out.
Yeah, he early in the video he mentions, he's like, this is like one of those Red Bull air race turns because he does it twice. So like he explains to her like what I'm gonna do is like this is what it's gonna feel like going in, and then this is what it's gonna feel like coming back out to like line up for the next one.
He's trying to make her come, dude.
Yeah, no, she's already soaked, dude.
Yeah,
she didn't
for
already.
sure.
She's her tampon's just wet, is dripping right now. Looks like a pickle.
Yeah, that's why one eye is closed more than the other. Oh
Look how,
my god!
Look how hot she is. Still smashed though? You would?
No.
Yeah,
This
I
sense,
agree.
dude, she
agree.
looks terrible.
This is-
She
if
looks
you're
like trailer
buying-
cash.
If you're buying drinks at a bar and you look over, she would definitely be like, "What are you drinking?
Oh, but, yeah, her accent would change and everything.
What you got?
Well, I'm drinking Coors Light. Would you
Yeah.
like another one?
You want to buy me a drink?
No, ma'am.
My name's Ethel.
Ethel.
My husband's going to bed at 6 a.m.
All the way
Oh
around.
my God! See right there, she comes like back to
She
normal.
looks like Carrot Top.
Oh, don't say that.
Looking for the recovery gate, and boom, right through the gate.
Oh, he gave her a little bit right there too.
How about that? Holy cool. That was
Holy shit,
9.5 G's. What? Yep.
What an expensive excursion. I bet gas is so expensive for a plane that can pull 9 Gs. I bet you have to you have to put the gas in and it's still solid.
Do you think it feels bad?
For what?
I mean, do you think like feeling those G forces? How do you think that goes? A lot of pressure. Do you think you got to shit yourself?
Yeah, it probably feels like your asshole's gonna come out of your asshole. You know, that's what I imagine.
You're gonna have an inverted asshole at the end.
I'm sure there's a part of the briefing where they're like, "All right, you're gonna feel like you're gonna swallow your tongue. Don't."
Listen. Have you had diarrhea within the last 24 hours? It's like jumping in a pool.
Right. Hey, man, you got to evacuate everything. You gotta, like, did you go to the bathroom? No. Did you go to the bathroom?
Yeah, like here's some X-Lax. Make sure all that shit is out.
Yeah, clean it out completely. Clean it out completely. Can't see it. Where is it? All right.
Oh, I put this shit on.
What are we looking at here?
So it's a band playing on in a concert on a little ship. They're rocking it out. And then this
Oh.
just stops the show. He's just like, you know what? You guys really suck.
No way, bro. He was coming in with a contract. He's like, I need to sign you now.
He's like, you guys, I was hearing you from way back over there. Nah, those people really need to get cut because it's like a landscaping group. I was like, fuck you guys.
Hey, man, I need your CD right now. Right now.
You guys selling merch?
Does it say what the band's name is?
No.
Man, they deserve a shout out for having to buy so much new equipment. Do you remember the time, were you with us when Aaron got his car broken into and we lost like everything?
Oh, yeah. You guys had the speaker that I have now was the like kind that you had. I stole the speaker from you guys. No.
You should.
Really? What happened?
Nothing. Just like Aaron. People always break into Aaron's car. It's just one of those cars, and it's also Aaron's. And it was in his trunk. Like he just kept it in his trunk because he didn't have the space in his spot, and we had to get new shit.
Like last minute
No, that one we had like a good week or something. Like it had happened
to figure it out
over the weekend. Yeah.
Damn.
It was the other time where it was like, hey, you need stuff tonight for yourself. Okay. Well.
You guys had to find equipment like the day of before?
Yeah, for sure.
So you guys had to like go to Guitar Center and scrape together money?
Did. Well, yeah, we had to scrape together money, and thankfully one of the owners of the other place that we did kicked in a good amount because Aaron explained like what was going on. He was like, oh, that really does suck. So he kicked us a check and gave us a little money for it too. So
oh, nice.
yeah, so we're like, all right, what do you need? We'll work with you forever. So
yeah.
So thank God for good people
who
just like supporting good shit. I mean, it wasn't good back then.
Or people who believe in you at least.
Yeah.
Or believe that they are gonna bring that we're gonna bring you like what, some clientele that you wouldn't have had.
Kind of, yeah.
This looks like a fight on a container on top of a like lake.
Yeah, this is like real life.
I mean, they have a referee.
Virtua Fighter.
They have a referee. Look at this guy.
Yeah. Do you ever play Virtua Fighter on the Sega? It was like I only liked it because they had a ninja that you could play, but it was one of those ring out fighters. Like not by knockout, like you could knock them out of the ring and that would win. This is the real life version of that. Well, we don't really need sound, I guess. Should we check this out? But
Damn,
would you do this? How much money?
No.
Never.
No, I would referee. I would be the ref.
There's people watching. This looks fun, dude.
Which is like it's just so you get the shit beat out of you until you fall off that container into that lake.
Yeah, I imagine it's by knockout, submission, or ring out.
Yeah, for sure.
Could you imagine throwing in an omoplata on a container that's over a river?
Who designed this shit? That's definitely not. This dude who's like, I have a crane. Why do you have a crane? I don't know. They're cheap over here. I bought it. I bought a crane. Dude,
they have a dolly. They have a whole like crane system for their camera. This is on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah.
We can watch a produced version of this.
This might become the next like fighting thing.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Better than Power Slap, I'll tell you that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I watched this before I watched that. Could you imagine getting knocked out and then falling into the water and then dying because you drowned?
Or because there's crocodiles.
Oh, yeah. That's what they should put.
Alligators.
Just box jellyfish. Just do it over a ring of box jellyfish.
Oh, but that would be crazy if you get knocked out and then they need scuba divers to like recover your body, but they can't find you, so you die.
See, I think where the other guy fucked up was he was trying to defend himself. And
I don't think you can defend yourself.
This is not a spot to defend yourself.
No, you have to fight or die.
Yeah. Throw or jump off. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Dude.
Yeah, and I think he kind of lost track of where he was standing too, because a shipping container is not. It's very narrow. It might be long, but it's like you can't back up anywhere.
Yeah.
If anything, a more fair, like spot to fight would be like two containers put together. That might be
like a square.
Yeah. For
Someone's
sure.
gonna get their foot caught in the middle, dude.
Oh well. Or they should have a.
You're right. Even Super Smash Brother arenas have like
or they should have
hazards.
they should have a gap in between both containers. That's crazy. They're just thinking of any. Like, have you ever seen like the Russians? They're doing like Russian
like team
car fighting. No,
car fighting.
Like they're doing like car jujitsu or some shit like that.
Damn.
The next time I see it, I'm gonna have to put it on the notes. But it's pretty weird. Like they count down. They're inside of a car, and they
trying to fuck some shit up.
They try to choke each other out.
Is there a time limit?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've always thought about like what would happen.
They're just trying everything over there, dude.
Because they don't. That is the benefit of small government, sir. Like they just let you.
We don't care what you're doing.
Yeah, just give us your money and.
Oh, check this shit out. Since I work at a warehouse.
Oh, those riding pallet jacks are fun, though.
Yeah.
I worked in a cold storage warehouse, and all we were doing was basically going to the trailer, getting, fucking 90 cases of cherries, going back to another place to load a pallet that they're just going to load into another truck. And I was in that cold storage just doing fucking laps. And I had so much fun.
Yeah.
I just had to wake up at 6 o'clock to do it, which sucked.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, but it's things like this too. Like it's ew. If you crash on a forklift or anything like that, you can be really fucked.
Yeah, you can ruin your day and your life.
Look at that. This dude's dancing a little bit.
Oh,
boom,
bang,
son.
dude.
They're okay though. I've heard of people's like feet getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Run
Whose
over
fault
and
is
shit like
this?
that.
This is the kid coming out, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's kind of both
Boom.
their fault, but that kid shouldn't have come out that quick.
Yeah. I mean, one of them should have stopped. I think the person that was supposed to turn right here should have stopped before the intersection.
For sure. And then honk.
Yeah.
Meep, meep.
I mean, not to get technical and fucking safe.
No, boss, tell him what he should have done. How did he?
What they should have done is they should have gotten up and fought afterwards. And whoever wins keeps their job.
What is he listening to? What do you think?
I don't think he's
What if he's
listening.
not?
I was just about to say that. I think he was just having a good time. He was like, "Hey, isn't it fun? I'm really in control of this shit." I hate that this would be like the end of my career at the warehouse that I work at.
What do you mean?
If I were to crash again,
It's
over.
You're done? You're on
I
your
got
last
lucky.
straw?
I got lucky on the last one for whatever reason.
Yeah.
They just did not fire me.
What's your next move, bro? What if you get into a crash? Then suddenly comedy has to happen, huh?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I could find another warehouse job probably pretty easy. I'm not too old, you know? I'm not too old where, like, people wouldn't hire me.
Yeah.
And I'm not so young where people wouldn't be like, oh, well, he doesn't know shit.
Yeah. Your experience. And
Yeah.
they're going to be like, what happened at your last job?
I mean, I crashed. And I couldn't pass the drug test. What, you guys aren't cool?
Why are you being gay, bro?
Yeah, just tell me right now so I can find somewhere else that's cool. I want to work for someone that's cool.
I'll go work for a cannabis company,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, yeah?
No, that would be fun, though.
I kind of wanted.
I don't think we're hot enough to work in cannabis.
No, I mean, dude, I don't know. I've seen some fucking disgusting ladies. All right. But I think I would want to try bartending.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just
Why?
to try something different, dude. I've been warehousing since I got out of high school. So
Bartending's fun.
mm-hmm.
You know, it's that right now I feel like I'm a better bartender than I am comedian.
No.
That sucks.
Well, I'm a better forklift operator than I am a comedian.
I've been doing both though, kind of for about the same amount of time.
But one of them is probably way easier to master than the other.
Yeah,
Because
for
everyone else can, like, there's a lot of people who could bartend. There's not a lot of people who could do stand-up comedy.
I don't know. I think it's you can anyone can do it. Having
A lot
done
of people
both,
can try.
anyone can do it.
No, a lot of people can try, but can they do it? That's different.
I'm overly optimistic. I think everybody's funny at some point.
Everyone
in some
has
way.
that natural funny. Like, everyone's like naturally funny in a sense, but do they want to be like funny all the time?
Yeah, if you could try it, you would want to.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like being a superhero in a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
It feels so good
Yeah.
to be the funny person.
Everyone wants to be funny though.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to make people laugh.
Yeah.
Like whether they're in a conversation with someone, like everyone wants to be funny. It's like a general thing.
Because I think also everyone wants to laugh.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah.
the dopamine hit, the way we're designed and wired, that what happens when we laugh is it's a rewarding process.
But also when you're funny, it means you're not an asshole.
no,
'cause you
I
make
disagree.
people
It
laugh,
means
'cause
you're
you-
not stupid.
Mm.
It means you're not a dumb dumb.
You think it's a sign of intelligence, being
Yeah.
funny?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because you have to, I think to be funny, there is a certain amount of personal trauma that you kind of harness and disassociate from to make that sort of, to become relatable in a way with other people. Like you kind of make yourself into like this weird social chameleon.
Because
where-
everyone wants to be likable.
yeah, where that becomes an easy way now to be likable, yeah, and accepted in that group. Like I know that is definitely what I did as a kid because I would jump schools all the time. Like
okay.
we moved so often that all I could do was just be goofy and be the weird kid. You know, I didn't feel like it was me being funny. I was just like, this is how people know that I'm not a threat and that I'm cool and that, like, you know, I want them to like me.
Yeah, yeah. Like I wasn't gonna be good at sports, so I might as well be funny.
Yeah, I wanted to be good at sports.
Yeah, me too.
I wanted to be,
Me
but
too.
I was never really actually put in that position. Like I wanted to do like karate and taekwondo. Like I wanted to be a ninja. And
Yeah, and there's no profession that.
but I don't think my life would have changed. I think I would have eventually found that like my thing is.
Do you
unfortunately-
think when you were young, someone approached you and was like, "You can be a ninja. You just have to follow me." Do you think you would have done it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I might do it now. Yeah,
Really?
absolutely. Fuck yeah, dude.
Like like are ninjas certified? Like how do you? Can't you just say you're a ninja right now?
Can't know what.
What would happen if you just told everybody today? If you just came out as a ninja?
I identify as ninja.
I identify as ninja.
I identify as shinobi.
Yeah. How many people are gonna contest that?
I don't know. I'll ask.
I know the right wing people will not.
I'll ask. Oh, speaking of ask, bro, we reached out to the world for some questions today.
Let's see if we got any.
So, guys, if you weren't with us or you're not following us on Instagram at the Buddy System Co. You didn't see this, but we did send out the bat signal. We wanted some questions from y'all because I think anonymity is the best way to express your hate. So you could have said anything, and I'm going to read them. I'm going to read. Look, I will verify with Carlos Patino and on camera. I haven't opened any of these, and
I'm surprised you got any.
Let's go through. That was the bottom of it. Let's go through 12. Let's go through 11. Double ones. That's lucky. So
There's more than 11.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's We'll click this first one. Are you ready? What are we gonna call this segment, sir?
What you want to know about the Buddy System?
No, talk shit to us, dude. Give us something fun. Don't be just like, "What's your favorite color?" Like, I'll be honest. If you want to know, I'll be honest. I'm a lot of things. I'm not a liar. So this one says, what y'all think about Operation Bluebeam? What is Operation Bluebeam?
Is that the one where they're pretending they use holograms to make it look like there's UFOs? To make us all feel united and together because we all feel like we're being attacked. Is that what Project Bluebeam is?
I don't know. I mean, can you explain it?
I think that's what I don't know. I don't know. I think that's what it is. I think it's like a hologram thing, like a hologramic.
So
threat. It's like a staged threat using like holograms or some shit. Is that what it is?
Let's see. IndiaTimes.com. What is Project Bluebeam? That's hard to say, dude.
Project Bluebeam is a conspiracy theory about a supposed project to create artificial second coming in order to control the people.
As per alleged theory, the New World Order purpose is to 1. Abolish all Christian and traditional religions in order to replace them with a one world religion based on the cult of man. 2. To abolish all national identities, national pride in order to establish the world identity and a world pride. And 3. To abolish the family as known today in order to replace them with individuals all working for the glory of the new one world government. That's just the apocalypse. That's just like, right? That's in Left Behind. That's basically what happens.
Well, in a way, it is what I was saying, where they stage like a
they stage events to make everyone of this
an artificial
unite.
second coming, and it's of something other than Christ, obviously. So Christians are going to be like, "There's no way what we're saying is true because aliens are real," you know. Or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
I don't think Christianity has a problem with aliens.
Dude, I gotta pee so bad.
Why don't you go pee and I'll tell these kids.
Tell them what to believe,
what you should believe in. I don't know what you should believe in. That's the problem, and that's my problem.
Believe in the Buddy System.
No, don't even see. That is also my problem. I don't think you should believe in anything that we're doing, and I don't have anything figured out. I'm through and through the most. This is what adulthood is ? Kind of person, and you shouldn't listen to anything that I'm saying. However, on the other side of that is there are a few things in my life that I've been doing for a very long time, and if you value my opinion in those things, I think it would be fun to have a chat. But I don't like to be that person. I'm just rambling now because I don't know what to tell you. I should tell you that I'm going to be at the Coachella Valley Brewing Co. Festival on March 25th. I'm going to be driving from the South Desert to the North Desert. If I had a plane, this would be very simple. So if you want to hang out with me, Justin Harper, and give me a ride from one desert to the other, that would be super dope. But I imagine jet fuel's expensive. But yeah, if you want to come hang out with me, I'll be in Coachella March 25th, and then up in Apple Valley, ? Hanging out with Carlos and William, Brandon Sauer, Travis Tapleshay, and Professor TK, I believe. It should be fun. Should be a good time. But outside of that, I don't know. If you want to come see me bomb, just come hang out with me on Tuesdays at Brooks Bar. If you want to see me bomb even harder, come hang out with me on Thursdays at the W at Worthingtons. It's come a long way. If you guys haven't seen on our Instagram, there was a time where the back patio just smelled like shit. It was these weird wobbly like picnic tables that no one could really sit on because it wasn't centered. Like a non-fat person could sit on one end and the other side would just go, like it would flip. Got dangerous sometimes. And we did a lot of comedy back there in the weather, and now it looks way better. So come hang out with us on Thursdays. Come hang out with me. It's cold. I have hand warmers. If you want to buy a hand warmer, they're like $2 or just, I don't know, be not ugly and ask me for a hand warmer. I'm a pushover. I'll give it to you. It's fine. It's cold. It was mostly for myself, and it made my life way better because I had like 4 in my jacket, and I could really just
yeah, those hand warmers are great.
They're fantastic.
Yeah, man. It made the night a little more like bearable. You know,
so good, so smart. I grew up on an island. I didn't even know those things existed. Like
hand warmers?
it makes sense that they do, but I didn't know. Like growing up in a tropical temperate zone, I didn't even own a hoodie. Like I didn't have.
You had nothing but tank tops.
I had t-shirts and tank tops and shorts. I probably had a jacket.
Flip flops. You probably had a bunch of flip flops.
When I was a kid, I had flip flops, but starting in like the 3rd grade, there was this white girl, Victoria, who was a fucking cunt, by the way, in
sounds
3rd
like
grade. She's a fucking cunt. It was my first day at school, and I didn't know anybody, and it was during recess, and I went to go just walk on the basketball courts because that's where recess was taking place, and she went, you need to have shoes if you're going to be on the blacktop, and I wanted to piss on her hair. I was so mad at her. I was like, it's my first day.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know? And up until that point, I never even thought about what's on my feet. Like I was like, that makes sense, but you don't have to be a fucking bitch about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't like her. I still don't like her. Fuck you, Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria can lick my asshole.
Super cunt.
Super cunt.
Yeah, like my opinion of her never changed for the next 3 years. Like she was a bitch for no reason.
How old?
3rd grade.
Maybe she changed.
No fucking way. Girls like that don't change. Girls like that don't change. No.
Oh, man.
No, that's my new hoodie. Girls like that don't change. All right. Read let's watch this clip. We'll read another question. Oh, we're gonna have to fire through them too. So what does it say, y'all? I expanded. I didn't mean to, bro.
It said finding out what happens at the hospital when you get shot. Let's see. So this dude got shot.
There's going to be a lot of doctors asking you a whole bunch of questions. We're taking you to University Hospital. That's the trauma center. There's going to be a lot of doctors asking you a whole bunch of questions really fast, and you're going to feel a finger up your butt. I know. So look, it's not
He's like, wait, why?
Wait, what?
What? I got shot.
Wait, right now or at the doctor's? Tell me.
Can we just get the finger thing all like over with?
Can you do that first? I really need to be buttered up before you take
That's
my blood.
funny how this dude got shot, but he's still like. He's still like, wait, what?
A bunch of questions really fast, and you're gonna feel a finger up your butt. I know. So look, what's about
I know.
to happen is we're taking you to
That's funny how he
University
took the
Hospital. That's
oxygen
trauma
out for
center.
him, like.
There's gonna be a lot of
To
doctors
react.
Yeah.
asking you a whole bunch of questions really fast, and you're gonna feel a finger up your butt.
This is probably fake. He's
Man.
probably an actor.
That looks like a real reaction too, though. This guy's good. Give this guy.
Imagine he's like, just let me
an
die.
Oscar.
Just let me
He's like,
die. That's it.
what?
I'm dying.
Wait,
what do you mean?
I don't even have insurance. You better let me
Wait,
know
what?
right now.
How much is that finger gonna cost?
Yeah, what?
They
He's
should
wearing
charge
a
for
rosary. What do you think he got shot for?
Oh,
Being
come
an
on.
innocent bystander.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
No, say it.
He was trying to steal somebody's girl, and the dude was like, you know what? Pow.
I'm not into this.
No. I'm guessing gang related.
Nah.
You don't think so?
I think he was a bystander.
You think he was just chilling while someone else started shooting?
Yeah.
Could be
Yeah.
that.
That happens more often than not. You just wrong place, wrong time.
Oh, man. That's scary. That's
Yeah.
scary to me for sure.
For sure. That's why you don't go to parks, dude.
Parks?
Yeah, don't do comedy in parks and in public or ever.
Yeah.
Don't do them ever. All right, let's go back to these questions because there's a few. Operation Bluebeam. What do you? So I mean, answer the question. What do y'all think about Operation Bluebeam? I think
I think you exposed it. Whoever wrote this shit.
I think that sounds like an impossible task. You want to unify the world? Bro, I can't even unify people doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do it with the world? Good fucking luck.
Yeah.
What's more impossible than that?
I don't think so. But if it is, damn, dude. I kind of want to see that
If that's real?
Yeah, I kind of want to see it play out. That would
If
be
it's
crazy.
real, do you know the things you could accomplish? You should be doing different things if you can make this happen.
Yeah.
All right, he says.
You
This
should make
next
us
one.
think that Transformers is real.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys like want a shout out or something, just let us know that you sent these in.
Yeah.
You know, like participate with us. We'll participate.
We're
with
hoes.
You.
We'll tell your we'll put your name
I'll
out on
read
the
your name.
podcast.
Tell what you can say something and say that it's from you and not be that person.
You can tell us what to
I'll
say.
still say it.
You can tell us what to say.
Yes.
We will say what you want us to say for a small price.
This one
very
says,
small price.
What's our sum of the year goal for the buddy system? What's our sum of the year goal for the buddy system?
What are some of the goals for the buddy system?
Yeah.
I read
this
stupid.
Year. This year.
I read stupid.
I stupid are read. I don't know. I don't know necessarily, and maybe you can speak to this, or maybe you can't, Carlos. I don't necessarily have. We don't necessarily have a vision or plan.
It's probably to exploit all you guys for all your money.
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to put on good shows and not have it come out of our pocket so much.
Yeah, and have fun doing it, I guess.
Yeah, I think my goals kind of
And to watch you guys grow.
Yeah, that's
into
fun
better-
too.
into
Watching
better
people
stand-ups.
figure comedy out
Yeah.
is cool. And watching people come in who kind of already have it figured out is also cool.
Mm.
But the struggles are so different for each of those people that it's always fun. So, I mean, if I had to say what a goal for us this year is to have 2 Ontario improv shows.
This year?
I feel like that's always the goal. That if we can have 2 improv shows and do everything in between successfully, it's a solid year.
Well, there's already one coming up.
Yeah.
So that's 1 out of 2. So that goal's almost halfway strucken with.
Halfway, we're good. Yeah, and we're not even halfway through the year. This next question says, "Have you done drugs?" Leaf emoji. Carlos Patino, have you done drugs?
Like, if weed counts, then yes. If alcohol counts, then yes. But other than that, no.
Yeah, I don't think those count.
I've never even done mushrooms.
Really?
Really.
You're missing out.
I know. I want to try it.
You're missing out. You could go really bad, but either way, it's a story and a memory. But
Well, I don't want it to go bad, though.
I've never.
I really want it to go good.
I've never had a bad trip. I guess.
I guess I got to do it with people that I really like, right?
Maybe. I don't know. I think you have to, with mushrooms, you have to go in with an intention. It's one of those like introspective / like the experience is definitely out, you know, visual and auditory, but the change happens inside. It's
I don't know. I've met people who've done shrooms and they swore that they were like different, and they still are assholes.
Yeah, that's fair. This last time I did it, like when I actually had like the giggles and I went through, like I got a different view, I guess, of my life. My brain convinced me that the universe is like a bubble. And that like every single person is like ideas outside of that bubble trying to come in and participate in the bubble.
Break through.
Yeah, that everyone's like kind of a paintbrush for everything outside of the bubble. All the ideas, all the energy, all the positivity, and it's all of that trying to come into the bubble, and that's what the people are. It's like that moment where it breaks through is like, this is an expression of something else. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I know, it's fine. Next one. Do you love Christ? Just kidding. What are ways a comedian can grow a following? What has worked for you? You're asking the wrong people.
I do love Christ. Okay.
They're just kidding, so that wasn't the question.
I mean, I don't care. I'm going to answer. You put it part of the question you want to know. I do love Christ. Let's see. What does the rest of it say?
What are ways a comedian can grow a following?
Oh, I have nothing.
What has worked for you?
Dude, I only have 614 followers. and then like it's I think it's the same person follows me and unfollows me or something, or deletes their profile and then doesn't, because it bounces from 613 to 614 like on like almost the regular.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? But as far as a following, I mean, get a sticker, I guess. Design a sticker and do that. See who doesn't like a sticker. Like I have stickers, but
so you're saying your stickers have helped you grow?
No, not at all, not at all. Dude, I've handed out the sticker and had like less followers afterwards. I've had people block me. No, but it's I don't know. It might be a good idea. Like you could think of that. Maybe get some stickers. Just ask people to follow you. You never know. What if those people are like, yeah, we'll follow you, whatever. Like I've been talking to people like as soon as I get off stage and they ask me for my Instagram and they follow me and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So just like that, I guess. But if I don't know, have more people know you.
Yeah.
Keep doing it, I guess. Keep doing it good. You don't want to promote yourself if you're doing bad all the time.
Yeah.
At least have something of quality to offer. So
I agree.
And don't be gay.
Gay people get the most.
Yeah, they do.
You put that flag in your profile, watch that shit skyrocket. You can do that. That'll work. I don't know. I think my answer to the question is I have two parts. I have the philosophy of how I think it should work, and things that you can do that I know are beneficial. I shouldn't say they work because I don't have that many followers, but I have done things that I'm like, oh, that this does work. Doing this does work. So, but I think that you should do the thing you're doing. I guess they're asking specifically about comedians. So do comedy well. That's what you should do, because everything else will fall into place. If you go to an open mic and you are funny, someone will be curious. Someone will come talk to you, because there are so many fake fucks that are just trying to attach to funny people. That doing your craft well should be enough to get you more followers, to grow your following, being your own person. That's how it should work. I think if you do that right, it will work.
Yeah.
What can you do if you're bad at comedy and you're just trying to do it? Just be nice to everybody. Just don't be a dick. Don't be an asshole. Don't be hard to work with. Like, say hi to everybody. There's no detriment to saying hi to everybody. Because it's not in my personality. I don't really like
going up to people.
I'm not an extrovert. I don't like small talk. Like, if you want to know something, come ask me. If don't beat around the bush. I don't have time for that kind of thing. Like, I'm introverted. People take energy from me, and I'm already putting my energy into something else and being unappreciated for it. So I can't do it. I just can't. But if we want to talk, just come talk. But I'm not that person. But go say hi. There's plenty of comics. Hector Lara is very good at noticing when someone is new, going to say hi, introducing himself, and introducing everyone else, making sure that person feels like they're also included in this scene. And people like that are important.
I think a lot of people's first person that they talked to in comedy was Hector.
Yeah. And the people where I'm the first person, they don't have a good experience.
Well, I think everyone, correct me if I'm wrong, but everyone that's kind of like connected to you now had to engage with you first.
What do you mean?
Like, everyone had to engage you everyone had to come up to you, approach you.
Oh, I guess
first.
so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, it wasn't like you approached them.
Right.
Like,
not because I'm somebody, but because of the nature of how an open mic works.
Yeah. Well, like, I'm pretty sure like I went up to you and started talking to you first before you came up to me and started talking to me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And you had to also be funny, I'm sure.
I had to also be fucking hilarious, which I am.
Yeah, so if you want to grow a following, just be nice. Just network with the people that you're going to work with, because that's what we are. We're all coworkers. We all work in the same building. We're doing the same job.
Some of us might even be on the road together, so if we know that you're a cool hang already, it makes it more exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might be booked on the same show, like, in the high desert, so we're like, oh, I'm down to carpool with them because they're cool people. to hang with.
Or
at
even
least.
just like, sweet, I'm glad that person's going to be there because then it won't be a complete drag.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I don't have any of my friends on this show, so all I have to do is do my set and leave.
That's nice too. Those
That
are
is-
great shows.
dude.
I'm going to get some in and out on the way home.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
a burger for the drive, so I have one when I get back.
Hmm
Oh, that's me.
But yeah, I mean, for sure, it's
Yeah. So what has worked for me with growing a following? Consistency, I think, is the most important thing. I think too many people fixate on like the new hot thing. Pick the thing that you're gonna post on. Pick the social media that you enjoy, because naturally you're gonna find like-minded individuals because they enjoy that same experience for the same reasons, possibly.
Yeah.
Do that. When you can post consistently on one thing, everything else is going to be connected to it anyway. You can always attach your accounts to it and push it that way, but consistency and making sure that whatever you're going to post, you do it, you post it, and you post it with intent. You know, what are people, if you're posting your flyer, make sure that people can go through the flyer and say what time it is, where it is, what day it is, specifically what day of the week it is also very helpful. But posting with intent. Like if you're gonna post clips, make sure you post clips. Don't post clips and then post quotes so that we can make fun of you. Like don't do what you're gonna do, but do it consistently. I think that's my advice. It's gonna be a slow process of, again, taking the stairs to the top. But as long as you're gonna do as long as you're doing what you were gonna do anyway, everything else kind of falls into place. I think.
Yeah, I guess. Like I said, you're right. They were asking the wrong people.
Yeah. You are. I also, it's taken. We've been on Instagram for 5 years now, I think, and we don't even have 2,000 followers. So if you're looking to me for advice, I think you're right. Primary advice number one is
Don't
look
listen. Yeah,
elsewhere.
yeah. Ask like Kevin Hart.
Yeah, ask one of the
Are you
LA
sure?
comics. Ask some of these thotties posting titties for followers. You can do that too. If you're hot,
yeah,
if you're
yeah.
hot, just post a shirtless picture.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
you should do. Just do that.
I'll follow you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, guy and girl. I follow Sammy Cantu. That's a hot
yeah,
motherfucker,
he's a
dude.
great looking dude.
I do laundry on pictures of Sammy Cantu's abs. It's disgusting.
It is
I'm
gross.
so jealous, dude.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna reach that. Anyway, next question is: what do you expect from your comedian peers in terms of their development? You can go first. You can answer this one first. The people want to know, or maybe
What
one
do I
person wants to
expect
know.
from them?
Yeah.
To be exactly like me, because I'm hilarious. No, I don't know, man. Like, just don't be rude, I guess. Don't walk. I mean, I guess get better at telling setup and punchline jokes. I don't know. It's hard for me to tell people what I expect of them because I'm nobody.
Right.
That's really stupid for me to be like, I expect you guys to fucking fall in line and understand that you guys need a host first. Like, no, like it's just what you're.
Well, it says in terms of their development. I don't know necessarily what that
Dude,
means.
I'm still developing. I don't know. I'm more worried about how I'm developing versus how everyone else is.
Yeah.
You know, it makes it more fun when everyone's getting better at the same time, but that's not always going to be the case. You know, I mean, like, my thing is, like, don't be so bad that you walk the crowd. But it's like, it's not fair to be like, don't walk the crowd, because shit like that's going to happen. People aren't not going to laugh at shit and they're going to leave.
Yeah.
So I can't expect shit from anybody, because it's like, what would I feel like if someone was like, hey, at these open mics, we're expecting you to be this, and that. I'd be like, who the fuck are you people?
Right.
You know, like, it's not a comedy club. Like, if it was a comedy club and they would come up to us and be like, hey, we're expecting this, and this of you, then you'd be like, all right, I'm going to work on that.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I'm on the same level as you guys, of everybody else. So I don't expect much from you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I expect a lot from me.
Right.
I want to get better. I want to get funnier.
Because you guys are on like the same level, you feel like.
I can't fucking tell you guys what to expect. That's fucking pretentious and weird of me to ever even answer that question.
That's fair. That's fair. And so, considering that I am on a different level than all,
But
of you,
also-
I'm going to give you guys all the expectations. I'll tell you right fucking now. No. I think it is hard because I think I've talked to James Jablonski about this. I mean, I think he was more upset at me for something, but that it is everyone. This experience is everyone's own experience. I can't tell you how to pursue comedy. I can't tell you what to say or what, I can perhaps give you a direction to help you succeed in whatever you're trying to do, but I can't. This is art.
Yeah.
It is expression. I can't put expectations on people. If you are truly being, I guess my expectation is that you are truly being yourself, that you are being vulnerable, and that you aren't trying to conjure some weird, other comedian. And if you are, you go through that phase and you get it out with the intention of trying to be yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I would like. But outside of that, I got nothing. I mean, the only thing I can think of is like a kind of room decorum, kind of how to behave at an open mic, especially, specifically Worthington's, where like there are times where people show up, regular audience members show up, and there aren't any seats. The expectation then is if you're a comedian, fucking move, dude. Let those regular people sit down, go hang out with your friends. Like regular people, and who the regular people are, they should always have precedence of seating.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm not moving. I'm not. I set everything up. I'm finding a comfortable spot, and I'm gonna sit there. But I'm also gonna be there when y'all leave. So So
I mean, best case scenario is that none of the comics ever have to really be in there.
Right.
That's best case scenario.
Except they have to, figure out who's on deck.
Yeah.
I feel like they've developed this weird sort of workable of like send someone to go figure out who's on deck and then report back. I've seen that a lot where somebody, someone to come like who's on deck and then tell everyone else in the hallway, which is cute. I think it's adorable.
I'll tell people because people will ask like who's on deck. I'm like, not you.
Yeah.
Not you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it's what do I expect of your peers in terms of their development? Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
That's what I expect. Keep showing up. Keep getting funnier. Keep writing new jokes. Keep doing what you're already doing, hopefully. What I don't want you to do is quit and then come after 6 months and pretend that you're still just as good and that everything's going to be hunky-dory. No. You're a regular person now. Congratulations. You now have to show yourself.
You were demoted to audience member?
Yeah, you're a regular person now. You can't. That's
crazy.
You don't get that comedian badge. It wears off. You have to keep it you have to keep it shiny, All right, this one says, what is a strength and a weakness of the comedy scene in the IE, in your opinion?
A strength and a weakness?
Yeah.
The strength is that you guys have me.
And it takes muscle to haul his fat ass around. That's what he's talking about.
No, I don't know, man. I think a strength is that we're not auditioning for anything over here.
Right.
So literally everyone that's getting up over here is getting up because of the time. There might be a crowd here and there and all that stuff, but I think most of it is not. They're trying to get good at the craft. They're not trying to get spots.
Yeah.
Some people might. But it's like if you're trying to get spots over here in the IE, like, come on, you guys, like, it's not that important. Like, you're already doing the spots. You're doing them weekly. You're and that's how you're gonna develop. You do weekly spots where there's crowds here and there. Yeah. So it's like that's the strength. The strength is that what did I say the strength was?
that we're not auditioning.
We're not auditioning over here. Yeah, it's not.
We're
not
doing it because you want to.
Yeah,
do it.
we're not necessarily looking for the next opportunity down here. Like,
right?
Because there's nothing down here. Yeah. There literally is open mics and a couple shows. Yeah. Really, like there really could. There's no movie role. There's no show. Yeah. That you're trying to get. So that's probably so you got all that fake shit out of the way. Over here, there's no actors over here. Our weakness is probably that we have no auditions over here. Like, yeah, like we don't have anything to push us, to drive us. There's no comedy club down here. Yeah, I think that's the biggest weakness.
The Ontario Improv, it is the only one, but
yeah, but it's not. It doesn't operate like as a club. Like I see what the guys that are running the open mic there now are doing, and they're trying to make it more of a club, but it's like that's a club for you guys once a month. You know,
Yeah.
like it needs to be like we
It's
need
not
to
like the haha.
yeah, like we need a club where we're at all the time.
Yeah.
And there's, you know, and in downtown Riverside, there's an opportunity of like crowds showing up. Like downtown Riverside would generate crowds
Yeah.
for a comedy club.
Yeah.
So, but that's definitely our biggest weakness.
I mean, it does. On Thursdays, there's people there.
Yeah.
There's people that clearly want to do this.
Yeah, yeah. And for every now and then, we get like the same crazy people that keep coming.
Yeah.
Like we've had maybe like 3 couples do that shit.
At least.
We've
Yeah.
had 3 couples where like, oh, you keep coming. Why do you keep coming?
Yeah. Right.
You know,
Why?
at least 3 to 4 couples that I can remember where I'm like, you keep coming out. Like that's pretty insane.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
every week too, and then they stop, which is understandably.
Yeah. For sure. They
You
get
know?
it now.
That's yeah. They're like, that's enough.
We're always like, man, I thought you would have burnt out way sooner.
Way sooner, like a week later, you're
Yeah.
like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah.
Netflix time.
I agree with your points. I think that our strength is also our weakness. That because we don't have opportunities out here where it is very DIY out here. You are kind of pursuing your crafts out here under your own integrity. You're gonna get what you want out of it and what you put into it, et cetera, et cetera. and that's the strength, because in Hollywood there is a distraction. There is this like, oh, you could also do auditions. You could also
Model.
nepotism is real.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can shoehorn your way into stand up or anything else through something else out there. Out here, if you want to get good at something, you got to do that thing. Because if you're not making your own opportunities out here, there aren't going to be any.
Yeah.
But because you have to build and create your own opportunities, I do think that's a strength. That because there's nothing out here, you have to conjure magic.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then also like out here, like as far as out here, like inland, yeah, like it makes us focus a little more on the craft.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably.
But I also
could be wrong.
I also think that that's a weakness, because it is harder for because there aren't any opportunities out here. It is hard to kind of goal set, to kind of really be productive about this. I'm going to do work on this so I can audition at this club, so I can get their weekend shows. There aren't. It's hard to really
develop a hustle.
Yeah, to hunker down.
Because what do you ultimately, other than just getting good, which is fine, we should want to do that.
Yeah.
But where are you going to do good? You know?
The Ontario Improv.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Next question is, where's a good place to get my tire rotation? On the road, son. Rotate them tires.
Do it yourself, dude.
Yeah, that too. There's
America's Tire is pretty solid.
Yeah, especially if you get your tires there, it's all free and shit. And I think no one ever really knows when to rotate your tires. Here, every time you get an oil change, rotate your tires. Just make that a thing. You're gonna go out, oil change, tire rotation.
Like I go to Volkswagen like to get all my service done.
Weird
really.
flex, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, just because like my car's kind of new. The last time I got my oil changed, I saw the dude Googling something or YouTube. He YouTubed it. I was like, come on, dude, in front of me, because they don't let you get out of the car now. Not. It was.
No, they don't. I don't like it.
So it's like I see them work. I saw the dude break something in front of me, and I had to call the manager. I was like, hey man, he broke my crankcase. I saw that shit. You know, but anyways, so I take my car to VW because of that. But for tires, I go to America's Tire, baby.
So do I.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Like I need tires now, and they had told me like, oh, this is our price. I was like, you could throw that away because I'm going to America's Tires.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're quick. They're easy.
yeah.
I used to like getting an oil change. I really did, because I'd get out of my car and I'd go drink all their coffee. And they'd have like every flavor of fucking
Syrup.
creamer and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is great. You take your time. Do whatever you want. I make a day out of it.
Well, now when I take my car to get service, I definitely make a day out of it. Like
Yeah.
I take a bunch of weed.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll go to a 7-Eleven. I'll get like a slice of pizza
Nice.
or something to drink. I'll go. There's a park, like that's in walking distance. I'll go there, roll some joints, eat my pizza.
Come back 2 hours later. Now you got new tires.
Yeah.
I'm stoned. I'm
Yeah,
full.
it's
Time to go
great.
take a nap.
Yeah, like when I got my brakes. They're gonna have to work on my brakes soon, and I'm like, Oh, I'm giddy. Because I'll write on those days. I'm at a park, I'm stoned. It's midday.
You're right.
It's a nice
you write
park.
shit that you never use.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
This is never going to see the light of day. All right. This next one says, in a free-for-all fist fight battle between the three of you, who would win? There's only one right answer to this. What do you think it is?
Between the three of us, who would win?
Me, you, and William. Free-for-all fist fight battle. You're thinking too hard about this.
I don't know, man.
You guys would have to gang up on me, and even then, 7 out of 10 times, I think.
So you're saying you?
Yeah, for sure.
100%?
70% of the time.
70%? Okay.
70% of the time, in the three of us, yes, I think I would destroy you, and then the other 30%.
I might get a lucky shot.
No,
is that what you're
teamwork works well sometimes.
So so you think me and Will have to gang up on you, beat your ass, and then beat each other
my
up?
primary goal would be to, before the fight, try to get you guys to not like each other. So that
so you think that there's a setup phase to this?
Well, here's the thing.
You think we're gonna have a press conference?
This is some,
before this.
This is some Miyamoto Musashi shit, bro. I'm telling you that war is always happening. And if we're going to agree to a fist fight, then trust me, I'm going to make it so that you two don't like each other.
I think it's a dice roll.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, a dice roll where 70% of the time you lose.
I don't know.
Do you think you could take William?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, Will, he talking shit about you.
Yeah.
Bro, when your hemorrhoids clear up, you're going to have to fight Carlos.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I don't think that I could take him. I think we've talked about this before, where I don't think, like, it doesn't matter. It would be a good fight. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if he would win or if I would win, but it would be a fucking fight. Yeah. And I think he I mean, now bringing it up, he's going to say that he can fuck me up. But like I'm pretty sure like in all...
Of course I would destroy you, is what he would say.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, I would fuck you up without question. He says, you know how hard I could punch? I'm like, okay.
I played football
in high school. Yeah, against no black people. Yeah,
I took baseballs to the face. Have you ever been hit in the face, Carlos?
Yeah, who was throwing it? Not a black person.
A white boy.
Yeah, see? So, was he juiced up? Doesn't count.
All right, so we agree to disagree. I think I'd smoke y'all, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe like you would come out on top.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay.
All right, next one's, have you been or would you ever be a third in a couple's threesome? Male, male, female. If not, why? First off, that's very presumptuous.
I'm pretty sure Mike James sent this shit.
Well, let's break this up. Have you ever or would you ever be a third in a couple's threesome?
A couple's threesome?
Yeah. This is assuming your wife signs off on it. You're not cheating on your wife. That's not what they're asking. If everything lined up and you were at the point where you could consent to being a third in a couple's threesome, would you do it?
Double man and a woman?
Yeah.
Damn. How
you have to think about this that hard?
How much do I have to talk? How much do I have to touch the dude?
I don't know. You might not have to. But I think would you?
Is a threesome like?
I guess the question is:
are we all having sex? Is that a threesome?
That's up to you.
Or is it like you go first and then I go? Because that's a train, isn't it?
I guess, yeah.
Where, like if me and the dude like just tag team, like all right, go get her. That's not a threesome.
I think you three have to be participating
at
for
the same
it to
time?
Be a threesome. Yeah.
I mean, but what if they're in the room and they're jerking off to the side? That's
then
not
that's
a threesome?
just being a cuck. I don't think that's a threesome. I don't think that counts.
See, okay,
there's just
that's what I
some
wanted
dude
to know.
watching you fuck.
That's what I wanted to know.
But you both, all three of you, it's like you guys are completing a circuit. You
so
guys
like while I'm going at it, him brushing her hair, does that count?
If she is into that, yeah, I would say so.
She's into
absolutely.
that.
Yeah,
she
if that's kind of a kink for her, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Or if like what, like I don't know, dude. I don't know because it might get crazy in there.
Yeah, it might. But so
I don't know if I'm ready.
So you're saying there are no circumstances where you would be the third in a couple's threesome?
I don't see myself doing that.
Interesting.
I don't see myself like being that sexually close to a dude.
Okay.
But then again, I don't know.
How hot is his wife?
Because because like how I don't know. Oh, like what if you finish way earlier? Is that still a threesome? If you have to sit back?
Yeah, because I think it's like it's like finishing a race. You're already at the end. They're just catching up now. It's still, you can still participate in a threesome and not have to orgasm.
You're talking about the girl now.
You can be.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily. I'm saying you could be performing oral and still be
Part of the threesome?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Can you be making out when someone's getting plowed? Does that count?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So your ideal situation is someone's plowing in the back and then someone's doing fellatio in the front.
Yeah, you're spit roasting her for sure.
Okay.
That's the ideal, probably. Yeah. Or I'm getting a blowjob and he's plowing something different. So Or you're not. You're a no-go. You're not.
I don't think I am. I don't think I could.
I would.
Girl on girl, I could definitely do.
Oh, you're so homophobic, dude.
No, I'm not.
Are you? Then why does it matter?
I don't want to touch another. Yeah, I'm homophobic. All right, fine. I'm homophobic. All right,
I
yeah.
don't want to touch another dude. I
Yeah.
hate that shit, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking dumb.
Like I don't know. It would just seem
you don't have
weird.
to touch the guy in a threesome.
But you have to. He's there though.
Okay.
He's there. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. That's another person. That's another person.
So it's also another person with two girls.
That's arguable. No. I don't know, man. I don't think because I feel like I would get competitive, and I know I can't perform. I can't outperform.
I'm not shaming you. I'm just asking.
I can't
question.
outperform another dude. I feel.
But
It would
I feel
get
like
to me.
most threesomes are not about outperforming.
Maybe not.
Maybe not for you.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I would participate in a couple's threesome for sure.
You're bold. You're bold for sure. Or you're willing to
Sexually explorative,
Okay, that's cool.
I guess.
Good for you, man.
I think I like looking for new experiences, and I'm not opposed to that, if that makes sense.
Okay, that's pretty adventurous. It's cool.
I think the more new experiences I expose myself to, kind of the better and more wide understanding I have of myself in the world, and that in turn I think is going to make me a better performer.
Well, let me tell you where I'm at in my life right now.
Tell me, please
okay?
tell me.
I'm considering looking into collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So I'm pretty sure I'm not trying to do threesomes anymore.
Okay.
I'm trying to get.
I'm sure there's some.
Trying to get a red eyes.
shows.
I'm trying to get a red eyes black dragon. Okay, that's what I want. I
Yeah.
want a red eyes black dragon.
And I'm sure you could find some hot girl to black skull dragon your cock, dude.
Really?
For sure. That's what I'm saying. It's just a new adventure. Would you and your wife pursue someone if you wanted to be? Would you guys have a third?
Another female?
Sure. You think she'd be into it? You think she'd be down?
She wouldn't be into it. She wouldn't be down.
You think she'd be down for another guy?
She better not be.
What a hoe.
She better not be.
All right, we got two more, then we'll fire out of here. This one says it's International Women's Day. If you had to choose one influential black, I don't know why I said black. If you had to choose one influential woman in history to go back in time and assassinate, which bitch would it be?
Oh, this is easy.
Oh yeah,
This is easy.
Who?
Amelia Earhart.
you would really?
Yeah, 'cause she died anyways.
Oh, so you're doing it because it's a guilt-free.
Easy. She was gonna die anyways. And she wasn't really gonna change much.
Yeah,
When she was the first woman to fail at flying the whole Earth.
she didn't fail. She basically
she at?
completed her job. She was on the last leg of her journey.
And then she disappeared.
She
failed.
there was problems.
Where's she at?
It wasn't her fault. She had to fly a different.
man's
She had to fly a
airplane.
different plane with a different co-pilot and use a different UHF radio system that she wasn't familiar with. It wasn't her fault.
Well, she should have stayed her ass before she.
You may have already gone back in time to assassinate Amelia Earhart and given her the shitty radio.
Well, I'm not going to tell you guys what I've done, but that's
your choice?
easy. Yeah,
Yeah?
because she was going to die anyways.
No, I'd kill Cleopatra and see what happens.
Cleopatra.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Was she Egyptian?
Yeah, she was like Mark Anthony and
What's
like,
what's one lady that you cannot kill? You cannot kill
Joan of Arc?
Rosa Parks. You can't.
Oh, I thought you meant like in battle. I was like, yeah, no, Joan of Arc would fuck me up.
Oh,
10 out of 10
no.
times.
I mean like in history, like this has to go. This has
It
to
has to
play
go
out.
this way.
Like yeah, Pocahontas.
Yeah, you can't change it. Well, they would have found another indigenous person to take that role.
Oh, I see.
I think women are expendable, so
Yeah.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
Are there even any influential women? No, I'm just kidding. That's fucking rude. That's really mean.
If I had to assassinate
Yeah.
a lady,
See, mine is the right answer.
I guess I would probably. I mean, yeah, I'm fine with Cleopatra. There's no one else.
What about Beyonce?
No, that's rude. That's disrespectful. Influential person.
Oprah.
No.
What if you could do it and take her money?
Let's kill Yoko Ono.
Oh, dude,
Let's-
that's a great.
let's change history for the better.
For the better, yeah, for
let's do
sure.
that.
Yeah, who doesn't hate a Yoko Ono?
That's the right answer.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 11. This one says, "Who was the last girl you texted?"
My wife, yeah, for sure.
My wife.
100%, yeah.
I also texted your wife.
Hey.
So no, I can answer that. My girlfriend for sure. I don't text girls.
Yeah.
I DM them on Instagram.
Whoa, dude.
What? That's ridiculous. That is crazy.
Yeah, I gotta pee again.
Yeah, I gotta pee too. So why don't you plug your stuff? Tell the kids where you're gonna be, how life is gonna be for you. Unless you're not ready for it.
Let me look at my calendario real
I
quick.
kind of
Okay.
already fired mine off.
So-
So if you
No, I got it. March 11th, I will be at Strum Brewery, courtesy of Ryan Radisinovich. March 25th, I will be in the High Desert at the Social for an 8 p.m. show.
it's your buddy.
On April 1st, get this, you guys. April 1st, I'll be at Good Day Brewery putting together another show for April Fool's Day. April 15th, I will be at Good Day putting on another show. April 22nd, I will be at Good Day putting on another show.
Damn, what a good spot.
And April 29th, we will be putting together another show at Good Day. And one of those will have a 30-minute slot of open mics.
Very nice.
So get them.
Dope. So, yeah, you know where we are, though. Follow us at The Buddy System Co. on Instagram, www.thebuddysystem.co. Go to Patreon. For Patreon subscriber, you can get video of this episode. You're listening to it right now. It's in your earbuds. You probably got it free on, whatever app you get podcasts on. You could be watching us. Go to patreon.com/thebuddysystemco for full video of the episode so you can watch the videos, too. Yeah, that's where we're going to be. Tuesdays, Brooks Bar. Thursdays, the W. Oh, I have one more. May 23rd, I will be at Shamrocks doing a solid set out there. So come out. But you heard the rest of it while Carlos was taking his first urination break. I'm sure you're still sticking around for the whole show, and I appreciate you. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Buddycast. William Henderson, we hope your HIV clears up soon, and we see you. Thank you for listening, folks. Follow us. Follow me at the George F. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.